Hello guys, welcome back once again to my platform where we give you updates on Nigerians abroad. Now, this past pandemic issue, that is the coronavirus era, many people used it to cash out. You will not believe what's going on. Because in our updates, we have found out that a lot of Nigerians have been arrested, so most of them imprisoned in the United States of America because of that very pandemic. Now, how did it happen? Because a lot of vulnerable people fell into the hands of scammers. These smart Nigerians who used that very opportunity and the money that the government was giving to support the needy, they used it to cash out. Even some of our people used their own account to place there, and the government was paying into their own account, thinking that they were paying it direct to the people who needed those aid. Now, in the latest news that we have seen so far now, we have this US-based Nigerian woman. You know, all this while we have been seeing men, guys, 35-year-old, 45 and thereabout. But this one here is a woman. US-based Nigerian woman Funke Iyanda faces up to 10 years in prison for pandemic unemployment fraud. Pandemic unemployment fraud. This particular form of fraud has been reigning for them, and they successfully utilized it to scamming a lot of people in the US. And also we'll be talking about another part. This one said that is a pastor, you can see here, UK-based Cameroonian pastor, accused of fraud, fleeing Nigeria after orchestrating NSCDC arrest of web designer. You can see, this one is a pastor. So you see all these our African pastors, they have nothing, no good records. Most of them, they end up doing fake miracles for you, just to keep you in check, just to deceive you that all those things are happening. Meanwhile, my brother, nothing is happening. When you are sick, please do go to hospital. That is the reason why God gave doctors wisdom. That's why they went to school. Okay? Because Africans are so gullible. Whenever it becomes a pastor, oh, we are like, oh, I surrender to you, pastor. So, pastor, help me surrender to God. Because you feel that without them, you cannot get your prayers answered. Mad people everywhere. A Nigerian national residing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, all right, has been indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of theft of government property. Acting United States Attorney Troy Rivetti announced on Wednesday. So this very woman here, Funke, has been indicted in the United States, Pennsylvania. That's where this one is happening. The one count indicted names 43-year-old Funke Iyanda as the sole defendant, reportedly without legal status in the United States. Oh my goodness. The person does not even have all the documents to stay in the US, but yet the person is defrauding US citizens and other vulnerable people. A statement issued by the US Attorney's Office, Western District of Pennsylvania on Wednesday said this about this very lady who is in their custody now, who has been indicted. According to the indictment, they said that between May 27th, 2020 and May 24th, 2021, Iyanda allegedly prepared and submitted a false application for pandemic, unemployment assistance, PUA benefit using another person's identity. Now, why did she use another person's identity? Is because she's not qualified to get this particular offer that the government was given at that time. So she had to use whether it's forged or she borrowed or she collected from someone else. They said that the fraudulent claim submitted to Pennsylvania Department of Labor resulted in Iyanda unlawfully receiving approximately $40,980 in benefit. So it's like removing the right basin that was collecting water and then replacing it with your own to get the water. Now, the people who needed the main water were left hungry and they were left high and dry, in short. And she collected a total of $40,890. If convicted, Iyanda faces a maximum sentence of up to 10 years in prison, a fine of up to 250,000 US dollars, or both. The actual sentence would be determined based on the federal sentencing guidelines, considering the severity of the offense and any prior criminal history. Now, if they find out that she has other criminal history, that she's a violent person who has been disturbing the state, they may uphold the double sentence, the fine and the sentence, so that she will go there and spend 10 years. Imagine at 43, you have committed this kind of crime. So deportation will follow this, I believe. I don't know, sure, but somehow. Assistant United States Attorney Gregory C. Melucci is handling the prosecution on behalf of the government. The U.S. Department of Labor and the Department of Homeland Security conducted the investigation that led to the indictment. The indictment is merely an allegation. The defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a competent court of law. And that's where they are heading to now. But she's been indicted, okay? So you know that before these people can just come and arrest you, they must have gotten a concrete evidence about what you did. And at the end of the day, if she pleads guilty or they find her guilty, then she will go in for it, 10 years, or even pay both fines. After that, they could decide to deport her. This one that Trump is even there. Hey, sorry you. Deportation is dururi. But before she will come out, Trump must have left, because Trump has 4 years to be in office. Trump has 4 years to be in office. All right, guys, so let me know what you people think about it. And I've told people times without number, say, stop crime. They don't want to hear me. I don't want to hear me. Oh, yeah, no. When I go collect. Now collect from US government. And I don't know who Trump is. Please, guys, don't forget to use Send to make your transaction a very reliable app that you can use to enjoy your transactions. If you use my promo code, you are getting 15 pounds, 15 euros, $30 for people in USA, $30 for people in Canada, and 75 AE for people, 75 AED for people in the UAE. So I don't see the reason why you should not participate. Just use my promo code to enjoy all these benefits, okay? So that's it. Anyways, we'll talk about the man in UK in the next update. Please share the video so that others can, join us. And say no to crime. It's not paying. That's why this person will have to go to prison for about 10 years now to learn the hard way, because people feel that I've told people that this era of technology, it go hard before you go do fraud and they do not catch you. You are living in US and defrauding people in US. My dear, you get mine, sha.